Alright, have a submission that Eable sent my way from Dusk's Queue. And it is the most god-awful combo here, Tethys Dregs. Looks like it's Tangalicious has already beaten it here, but it's taken everybody else out, so we're in for a doozy here. A little out of practice, so don't expect much. As such, maybe I'll allow myself like a reload or two. I don't know. We'll try to do it without it, but shall see. So double exploder, Sin of Shadow, Chaste. Not the worst, but not the best bosses kind of across the board. Starters are okay. Guardian Stone sometimes is okay. Usually it's not, though. We'll just have to see. We got Burnout extension at least if we get like a Paraffin Enforcer. Probably gonna do a Remnant-centric build, just looking at this map. Most likely. We'll see. Like, I doubt I would ever go to the Merchant of Magic here. You know, even though I'm not playing that much these days, I think I've been convinced on Grizzle Horde being taken first in most runs, so I'm gonna start doing that if I can help it. Alright, this sucks. Guess we take Ember. It's the only one that really does anything. Potentially they just don't do anything. This is what I was afraid of. Frostbite would be super preferential here. I think we have to do the handheld totem. I mean, I literally have no way to get to the back line. And if we fight like a first boss that has a crossbowman behind, we'll absolutely have to have this. Plus, at least there is some support with it, with the Titan's Grat. I don't even know if I want to take that money. I don't feel like it probably changes a whole lot. It does make like a lifesteal boss a lot worse if it is lifesteal boss. I mean, it is not a lifesteal boss if I don't take it. It's about the only thing. Maybe in this combo, trample matters too. I think we're inclined to take this, it doesn't change that much. It is a frickin' lifesteal boss, and the only thing that the 100... Oh, whatever. Mark of Invasion's pretty risky. I don't think we can take that. I mean, I will say at least I took the money, because there's no way I take this trial with or without the shards anyway. So, we'll do this. Alright, we can at least take the problematic guy out there. The thing is, I don't know if I should be going bottom here. I don't think I should. I think we want to go mid. Took one of them out. Do I want these to come back is a question. Here, let's go like this. Oops, I should have put that drag down. What am I doing? Let's just go like that then. Yeah, I really messed it up. If I would have had that other drag down, this would have been a lot better. Like, this is where I'm like, could I maybe get myself a reload here? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see if it matters. Burned all of our... Fuck. Alright, you go here. Go like that, and that. It didn't end up mattering. So luckily we drew the Titan's Grat. All of these are decent. I mean, when I have Spell Weakness, the Ice Tornado being permafrosted is pretty good. I do have the Titan's Grats with the Crypt Builders, which every now and then can proc, but not like super often. Crystallis is like kind of just a weaker version of Crypt Builder, but a little more playable if I never find Offering Token. I also don't have a super good backline clear other than I have a Sweeper. Not sure how Winnie the Pooh snuck its way into the ultimate relaxing JRPG music compilation, but oh right, it's Kingdom Hearts. I guess it counts. I'll be honest, don't hate me, I've never played it. I'm sure it's a great game, but I just never played it. My problem is once you play Chrono Trigger, every other JRPG just pales in comparison. Nothing ever topped that over 2 decades. Crypt Builder. Let's do the Crypt Builder. Alright, I guess we just take the Molding Casement. I mean, the Wix... My problem with Wix is, like, it's a card that sucks with drags because you don't really want the drags back, typically. I mean, maybe you do. But then it's also redundant with Primitive Mold, which is kind of a better Primitive Mold. So it never shines in either case. But if it didn't have Consume, it'd be a lot better. Obviously you can remove it, but that's a lot of money to just make a Primitive Mold, essentially. I think we just take the Mold Encasement. I mean, we have the Encased Ember. I'm going the Merchant of Steel almost certainly. If I find Endless, defense is taken care of, and Ember is taken care of, and just have to worry about wave clear at that point. So that's pretty strong, potentially. There's Endless. So that's at least something. 10 in Pierce, 30 power. Alright, pretty easy Baron here for me. It's a unit. It's not an amazing unit, but it's a unit. We can get a burnout upgrade on this, that'd be nice. I would actually re-roll for that even. We're probably going here. I could self-infuse it or just Hellvent it and not infuse it with anything. Yeah, the faster I get that thing, the better. Now my Crypt Builder's easy to play now. Alright, I think that was worth it. Just always having this burnout is good. We have a lot of stuff we want to remove from this deck, I will say that. I should put a Pierce here. I don't know about, like, also doing a 30, though. Can maybe hold off on the 30. We're already at 20 shards. We don't need to make our lives hell. Can't do that. No way, no sir. I find my lack of reform disturbing. Well, I could survive this. Well, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. I can survive this because of the harvest, and I really do have to set up here. There's no other option. By my estimation, at least. Alright, we're actually gaining health. This is why Baron's nice. Go ahead and just put you both there. Do I care about this thing? I probably just don't need it, right? Alright, can we find our frickin' thing? Like the frickin' Molten Encasement? This draw order leaves much to be desired. I think we could probably I don't want to redraw these units, so I am going to just put it down for the Ember Drain. This should help a bit here. Yeah, actually, it's just a straight up kill. So Vanilla Baron getting it done. I could have probably thought more about like just adding a 25 gold upgrade on it, but I'm trying to leave the slots open for better stuff. Okay, Offering Token maybe is still pretty good. Especially if I keep bottom decking Molten Encasement. Helical Crystallis, though, is just like nice to have. So is Flash Freeze. I mean, I do feel long term this makes this unneeded. We're not building an incant deck. Well, we don't know. Maybe we are. Depends on what the Stitching unit nets us here. But I will take the Crystallis, I guess. Do I need to hit this magic? Like, this magic sucks. This magic sucks. Is it just me, or is there like a lack of magics? Like, this is actually the best magic to hit on the map. I would have to give up a Vortex, a Caverns, and a Steel. I would have to give up a Vortex, a Hellvent, and a Steel. That's like it. Well, do I need a Merchant of Magic? I wanted to like put another 10 on the Crypt Builder. That's about it. I don't really need to go to a Merchant of Magic otherwise. We could add this. It's like semi-okay. Ooh, okay. These are some options. So, Wicked Blaze. I don't know. I never really use it in the DLC, to be honest. It's just the whole reform scaling plan doesn't work. I wish it did, but because of the design of the Divinity Relentless, it just doesn't work. So, I mean, you can make it kind of work. It's just a nightmare. I'd rather not put ourselves in a nightmare, but I could simply just take the Molten Encasement. And I guess another problem with it, I'd be more open to this if I already had a draft, but this is the last time we can see a draft. So, like, I could go draft into Baron, right? Or vice versa. And then I get... The thing is, I still might end up with Reform later, but if I want to speculate on that, I could simply just take the Molten Encasement and then Hellvent it right now, which is probably just what I'm going to do. So we can self-infuse. We're not going to lose to anything Relentless. All we care about is wave clear at that point. I think it's a solid enough plan. And I already have the makings of wave clear. I probably only need 2 of those things, but I want them ASAP at the moment. Spell Chain Purge. Is there anything we want to ×5 that we would want per Spell Chain? Probably not. I will say Spell Chain Crypt Builder, if I had Conduit, wouldn't be so bad. It would. Let's go here first. Ooh. That is interesting. Wow. Could go Eogorgon into Baron or Baron into Gorgon. Baron into Gorgon is maybe not good enough. It is good enough, but it's like not super great at the moment. I don't gain any starting stats, like 5-3 to start with and a double exploder. It's a bit much. I'm taking the Gorgon for sure. Like, I'll pay, like, I'm kind of leaning toward just double striking Baron. Do I even need that, though? If the plan is just use the tombs and get wave clear. Do I need another one of these? I'm beating Relentless either way. Is it going to help me enough with wave clear to add, you know, an extra 25 shards to get a multi-strike? I would imagine it is. So I think we take it. I would imagine it's probably worth it. I'm not going to make the the thing yet, because I still do want to kind of commit to this play right here. Venting this, because this is just more important to me at the moment. Spell chain purge. I may do a purge. I don't know. We're pretty high in shards. Umbra could give us trample, or even a furnace tap with this could be good. Vulcan doesn't hardly have anything. Hellhorn probably doesn't have much for us. It's probably just Umbra. Granted, there's a lot of misses at all of these, but really all I'm looking for is either the Tome or Furnace Tap. And maybe a Blazing Bolts. Yeah. I wish Shroud Spike just wasn't available. When would this ever work? So, Umbra Stone or Furnace Tap? I would imagine Umbra Stone is a little safer, because if I draw it before the encasements, then I can still play it. So we remove a little upside for more floor. I think that's really good. So we saw the two we wanted to see there. That's pretty awesome. I would say so far the seed's going pretty well, but maybe it'll peter out here. I feel like I already have enough to get this done though. So I just need to like not throw the run. Just gonna add some shards too. Then we're gonna add 25 later on to go to 85. So I only need 15 more, which I can get from either of these hordes. Probably will just do both of them. Yeah, let's do that. I don't need to be purging for 10. I'm already at 60, which maybe I'm already throwing. We'll see. Definitely not a great start. We're gonna have to set up top, but that's fine. It's not great, but I have 40 health, so... Oh man, that has 7 health. Fuck. And then this has haste, so setting up middle is its own fucking set of issues. So if I put you down and you go to 18, you're dead. But I could put the Gorgon down. Not looking good so far. Let's go here though. We're gonna have to do it this way. Let's be the greedy play. I think we want to just do the safer play. So horrible opener there. At least we got this though. That should at least mean Relentless is taken care of. I can still wave clear most of this. Let's just get this out of the way for now. So I just need to not die to the haste waves and I'll be good. Still getting hit by the grenades. Should have left one space. I should have put the dragon front, I guess, because then I could actually put this down there. I can at least take the 14 damage one out, so I think that gets us surviving. I don't think I care about Ember Drain, but do I want to put another one of these down? I think it's okay. It'll help me with saving some health. Ah, I did that in the wrong fucking order. You know what? It's not the end of the world. Let's just do that. Still get the 5 Ember. Should be all I need. Alright, we take them all out. Keep that going. Throw you out. Of course this motherfucker is gonna be big, but you know what? Fucking get got, bitch. Get fucking got. Here, let's put one of you there. There, I think I have enough stealth to hopefully get this done. I do. Let's give him that for good measure. Alright, things are looking decent. Not too shab. Ooh. Well, on the one hand, we've already seen the map. We already know that the Merchant of Magic sucks, so Holdover Hallowed Hall is not so great. Certainly would have been something we could go for still. I don't know if I really want this, because I'm stacking stealth. Granted, yeah, it is chased. I could still take it. Then I can have another, I'm probably not going to be able to remove all the dregs, right? I can remove the stewards, probably not all the dregs. I still have to remove a guardian totem too. Spears and stuff, so I could just troll out a different floor. Maybe top floor Hallowed Halls eventually here and there. It wouldn't be on holdover, of course. And then I can troll out. I feel like I'm going to gain so much stealth though that it's not really going to matter. Could also do Deep Offering. That way I just find my tombs faster. That's really it. I could, and the temple, I just realized there's only one temple in my future. Kind of a shitty map setup in that regard. Guess it rewards my aggressive shard style though. I didn't even think of that though. So there's a 1 out of 3 I could get intrinsic on it. Maybe I don't like it as much when I can't have a good chance of intrinsic on it though. Really, I only want it for intrinsic. Otherwise, it's kind of a dead draw, more or less. It's maybe not even that good with intrinsic because it costs 2, and I'm most likely not going to get Ember Reduction on it. So, you know, if my Wickless Baron is going to be costing 2, then I kind of am fucked if it's intrinsic. I would need also a -2 on it. Could still just be worth adding, though. It has some synergy with the Crit Builder. And maybe I do want to hit... Is there any Merchant of Magic I can justify? Fucking not really, like... I really can't give up a Vortex in a Cavern here. I guess I could just not use the Eel Gorgon. We'll know by then if I need to use it or not. If I find a multi-strike here, I probably don't need it. And then this intrinsic could be better. Or just in general, it could be better. Let's take it. The 2 cost does worry me. Shit. Now, these are some choices. Fuck. Could take the Titan Sentry. Well, then I can't self-infuse. I can't self-infuse. Probably going left here, by the way, so no Remnant Banner. I don't know. I don't know that I need any of these. I don't really know what they do for me. I think the Eel Gorgon already is a better infusion if I'm gonna do an infusion. Legion of Wax would make sense if I wasn't stealthing. There's certainly options on this run, right? We could go Pip. We could go Ember. I do need 1 Pip eventually. But let's... How many caverns are we hitting? We're gonna hit that cavern. Is this map, like, not... I guess I could hit that cavern. I don't know that I would. So we're hitting 1 cavern, potentially, maybe 2. But 1 for sure. So, you know, those can sometimes get around the the need of pip. I would say right now I'm not going to need the pip, so let's take draw. And we'll know what we need later on. We definitely just prioritize any vortexes. Alright, shitstone's not happening. That's a multi. Could just, now I don't need to hit the steals as much. This seems a little win more. I would rather just add 25 health, that way I can set up bottom. I should have just locked in that 25, I think there's 25 health there, right? Well, I'm naturally hitting the steal anyway, so we can look for a 25 health there. Not gonna settle for a battle stone. So now that I have a multi-strike, it really isn't that necessary to have this Eel Gorgon in my opinion. I might just remove it now. I also have the trample. Yeah, we don't need this. Now I can intrinsic the thing if it comes up, and it's not so bad. Still is kind of bad though now that I think about it. It's like I'm gonna have to spend all. I'll have to take it. Let's put it this way. I can put intrinsic on it if I see it. I can't use it. But I could take an Ember upgrade as my final upgrade, and we're good. What else are we removing? Just stewards, probably. Yeah, I removed the Eel Gorgon already, right? Yeah. Gosh, do I even take this? All I would really want is like Forgotten Name or Forgotten Totem or whatever, totem, spell weakness, because then I wouldn't have to set up bottom or mid. Just set up top, and I wouldn't even care about Tethys at a certain point there. We could just go double Baron, because, you know, I got Hellvents ahead of me. Boy. Do I take this? It's not going to help me with Pip. It could further help me with Ember, though. Like a Hell's Banners or Firebox would be really good. So I have 25 more shards to play with here, so let's take it. Notice could be good. Refracting Lenses could be good. I'm already pretty high in health. I think we'll just take the Notice to help me with this next ring. And that's it. Because I probably have to set up bottom still. Could go Conduit. Doesn't really help me. This doesn't either. It kind of does. Let's take that. I'd rather try to get Frostbite. But I probably won't go all three into weakness. Like, I'd be down to put one into Conduit, I guess. Let's see. Mark of Invasion again. We can do it. Do we want to set up bottom on Party Boy? There'll be multi-striking. I don't think we need to. I think we're going to get enough stealth that it doesn't matter. But do I need to do it to, like, take everything else on? Damn it, we get the exact situation that we speculated on here. May even have to just go mid, I don't know. No, we gotta take these out. So let's go. Shit. I guess we gotta go like this. Save you a little bit here, and then I guess we're just gonna break the spell shield. So I do need to kill that tank. I cannot take all that damage. Well, this is a pretty straightforward turn. I buy money. And that Mark actually did a lot. And we bottom deck both of these. It's really annoying. I guess this is how the run is cursed, just actual combat RNG, but it's pretty annoying when that is the case, because I guess I put the trample here. It's just annoying because, like, there was another curse seed I tried, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and it's like, I just feel like massively unlucky draws over and over were what prevented me from winning. Like, it was another similar one. I think it was just like normal explosive self-infused tomb that, like, as long as I didn't bottom deck like all three of them or something, several fights in a row, I would have won, and it just kept fucking happening. It's definitely kind of annoying. Can you shut the fuck up so I can see what the fuck his health is? Alright, we have a Grat coming up. That's just gonna have to do, I think. I don't... is Grat gonna... Yeah, 6 spell weakness, so Grat should be fine. Yeah, we're already killing here, so that's good. So even with bottom decking both of those, we get through it. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. Frenzied Swarm, redundant. Drain, redundant. Glacial Seal, not a card. Skip. Crushing Demise for finishing off opponents could be okay. Resin Removal into Sin of Shadow could be okay. Mortal Entrapment redundant with our stuff. I suppose I don't mind a Crushing Demise. It's a little anti-harvest, but a harvest isn't really what we care about. We don't care that much about it. We're still going to be harvesting some. And this just helps with wave clear, which is the thing we need to solve. If I get another Multistrike, I'd probably take it. But 25 health I'll settle for. Yeah, let's just settle for this. And yeah, eventually we might have 2 of these, I'm thinking. Spell chain. There is intrinsic. Shit. Need to probably... I don't know what I'm going to do there. Train Steward, you're out. You only get one choice here, so we need to really think about these. I should have done this the other choice too, but I just kind of knew off the top of my head what I'm looking for at that point. So Ice and Pyre we would want. Ancient Synergy we would want. Gifts could work, but it's a little scary. And the rest probably no. What was the other one? It would be our allied clan, which is Melting Remnant. Nope. 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 Alright, pretty much easy choice here, Stygian. Oh. That event kind of sucks, let's be honest. It's not the worst event, but it's certainly not the best event. Alright, stewards are gone. Well, we might not hit the final steal with Vortex and Helvent attached, because I don't know if I want to take an Ember upgrade just so I can do this. I do think I should, and gosh, it is 10 shards I pay right now for 2 fights where it doesn't help me at all. But that sure could be good to intrinsic this. Then again, maybe just not having it intrinsic is fine. And I don't have to take an Ember upgrade, and I can take a Pip upgrade, which is more what I want. Or another draw upgrade, honestly. Just another draw upgrade is fine. So I got 75 shards here. I could take money. I almost certainly take this, so I'm up to 90. And I could just take the money if I don't want any of these. Is there anything else that would be good on intrinsic? Not really. Spellchain Crushing Demise is okay. Spellchain Umbra Stone is not that good. And honestly, this Umbra Stone might just not be that good. It technically helped me last fight, but I'm not really scaling my floor. The thing is, when I guess I could take a draw upgrade and I could technically put the Barons on the top floor with one tomb. Or I could put one Baron with Tethys, bottom or mid, with a tomb. And top floor I do a tomb and another Baron. And then that could kind of be okay. Either way, I'm not taking any of this trash. Should probably spend some of this money if I'm not going to spend money at the steel. So let's get rid of this. Just get rid of stuff, really. Let's spend it all. Do I care more about losing dregs or lances? I probably don't. The lances are just horrible. Alright, let's go. Now I wish I'd spent 10 shards on a purge. That would have been pretty worth. This should not be too bad. I don't know that I can take the multi-strike trial though. Just bad draw. If I draw poorly, game over. Definitely the boss will be destroyed though. No issues there. Random artifacts probably not worth this risk. Like, let's say I draw a bad opener. I really can't set up top, so I set up mid in that case. Let's say I draw poor again second turn, that's game over. I mean, I got 6 draws a turn, I got 24 cards. Let's just construct a first half that sucks. Umbra Stone, 3 lances, it's 4. We got, this is guaranteed 5, 6, so that could be the first turn. And then the other lance, these. It's like I could easily lose this. So let's not do the multi-strike. Fucking Deep Offering. I want to set up bottom if I can. See, here I'd be taking quite a lot of damage. I'm fine if the Sillified dies. I'm gonna put this here, actually. I know it is less damage this turn, but whatever. We're really bad at drawing these encasements. Alright, we got one there. I'm gonna hold out. That sucks. We're not guaranteed to get Titan Scrat. We got a 1 out of 5 of not getting Titan Scrat because we got the Endless Tomb. I'm willing to bet on those odds. Should get this floor super stealthed. This is where the multi-strike, I mean, even Gotta go for the 1 out of 3 here. Alright, perfect. Any luck we're just killing the boss here? Looks like it. Either way, we had this covered. Deep Offering here, actually not so bad, huh? I think definitely a second Baron is okay. Merchant Spines is maybe acceptable, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know. This would make more sense if I was, I think, not having the spell sweeping Tethys. Then again, I mean, the spell sweeping Tethys is probably going to die to spikes against Divinity. Like, I don't have a reliable Black Lane clear. I'm just noticing that now. Maybe I should have took that freezing thing. But, you know, we've even kind of determined I might not be hitting that final Hellvent. It might be nice to have a 50-50 at consumer move on this. I just don't know. Is this like the thing that's going to help me win, though? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be good. And do Fatal Melting. I don't know, though. Even that is iffy. I do have a lot of units dying, though. It would actually do a lot of damage. Let's take it. I can't get piercing to it, though. Now, we could go either way here. We have no reason to hit the steel, but it is a horde. I think we want to go left. I'm probably taking the money. Yeah, let's see if we can get some help with, like, Ember or Pip here. Prison block. Man, that would have been nice if we had gone a different route here. While we were, or a different game plan, I should say. Petty Theft would be backline clear, but obviously pretty horrible right now. 2 damage is a joke. Sure could be good if I had some damage, but we don't have any temples to do it. I don't want to put the damage there and there. Could do Heaven's Gold. I would have to guess, just knowing what's ahead of us. I don't know if I'll have much gold left over. I don't know. And there's always Gift of Gratitude, which I can get a lot of gold with. Let's just take that. I'm gonna have a lot of Ember, so that should bang. Prison block normally so good, I just don't really see it being good here. Would have been great if I went the Hallowed Halls route, but I didn't. It's probably what the... these suck. Could do Icicle Fracture. Actually, wouldn't have minded the chest plates. That could have been just the health I needed to keep you-know-who alive. I could find a future reform. Fracture could be good. I don't need to spend money coming up. Let's take the Fracture. I'll take the money too. But I guess I could purge right now. I actually think I will. I mean, if I have the money, why not? Got like the dregs over the lances. Play them for free, they go away. They also count for fatal melting, so there's that as well. Okay, we're gonna put you down here, do this. Don't know if I'm gonna be using that. Alright, here we can make pretty good use of our thing. There we go. Yeah, we can Ember Drain, that's fine. Rally is no good here, but we can just put both of these up here because we're going to be getting a lot of frickin' gold next turn. Guess this guy's living. It's fine. I think I can find a better turn for this. A try for it. But permafrosted. Don't really care there. Do need to get that guy out. I'll just redraw it, it's fine. We'll have our things here. Alright, they're all dead anyway, so... We may not actually redraw it. It's fine, I can get it on another turn. I don't need the gold this turn. Yeah, we found it anyway. Perfect. 520 gold. Let's go. I don't know. I don't know if I need a second Baron. Like maybe I just need another Crypt Builder or something. Ooh, Ice Empire. No Pearson stuff, but I don't think we care. I think we definitely take it. I think we're just going to take... do I take Ember? I could take Ember. Draw is just so nice, though. You know, I'm going to take Draw. Just live with it. I could still find maybe something at the Merchant of Trinkets. I'm probably not going to go to that Merchant of Magic either. So, yeah, it has me thinking about the Hellvent, though. Definitely considering this Hellvent. It's a pretty decent Hellvent. Yeah. So we Hellvent that. I don't need to take this gold. I can take... I'll just take the artifact, most likely. We'll go a little bit above shards. It's fine. Get rid of the lances. I mean, they might be okay to break spell shield and stuff, but I just don't even want them for that. If you know what I'm saying. So we could take Conduit. I believe I'm fine with that. Spell weakness 2. Means I'm already doing 330 piercing when I slap with these. I'm probably Hellventing one more of them even. We'll go to 110 shards, it's fine. Then again, am I really wanting to play my spells on that floor? Not really. I mean, I get an extra health here, 12. I just go all the way on this. There's no point to conduit. If I get like a mark of a champion, I don't know, we'll see. Spell Shield is maybe a good test for divinity. At the same time, it's also pretty fucking scary. Everything with 2 Spell Shield means the only thing we're killing with is these 2 Crypt Builders and the Crushing Device. It's a little bit scary. I probably don't need all the gold. It's probably not worth the risk. Alright, we actually have a pretty good start here. Would we rather get extra stealth? We probably don't need extra stealth, is my thinking here. I do kind of wonder, though, should I be putting the Baron on a different floor than Tethys? Seems like kind of reasonable, right? That's not a good turn for that. Alright, that worked out somewhat. Just play that there then. I don't know if we need that. Didn't want that necessarily to happen there. I think I'm glad we didn't take the trial. This would have not been good, I think. I'm just, the worst thing here is going to be spikes. The only thing that kills me is the Divinity Spikes waves, so like 100% of my focus needs to be on killing those. Like, Titan's Tooth could be a way to do it. 10 Frostbite is just enough. We take that. Could take the Blade or Fatal Melting. I think the Blade, I could get it up. I just need to get it to 10. That's all I need it for. I think we go to the right. Not 100. I'm not 100 on that. Like, maybe we go left. I don't know. Ember reductions, maybe some spell damage. I get this thing already to 10, and that'd be nice. But, I don't know. Removing the Lance. I don't know what else I would remove. One of the Grats, I guess. The Grats are kind of to the point where they're not super great for me. Probably remove both of them, in all honesty. I think we go to the right. The Hellvent's too powerful. And the Vortex is too powerful. Maybe there's a Pyre something. Pyrestone Housing. Titan's Claws plus this is theoretically good, but also kind of unnecessary. I don't know, it kind of is okay. But I only have, I didn't take the 400 gold, but I still got a lot of gold. Jack strips probably does nothing. But you never know. I think there's better uses of my gold though. I do want to keep these dregs to power up the Fatal Melting, because since I didn't go to the Merchant of Magic, it's the only way it does damage along with the Molten Encasement. The other thing is, like, do I just Hellvent this Baron instead of like the Wave Clear? I mean, because if Tethys dies, if the Tethys actually very important to this run, by the way. It's my entire Wave Clear. Without this spell weakness, I am a goner. 100%. 100%. I don't know. Well, these aren't going to do it. We know that. Let's re-roll it. Okay. Firebugs? Now I wish I had intrinsic on that thing. Still might take it. Still might take this. It could help. Definitely help. The Harvest Waves, in particular. Even the Tempered Talisman is not horrible. That might be just enough damage to kill like a Spikes Wave. I think we're Hellventing the Baron in hindsight. I don't really need to like double up the Molten Encasements on one floor, and even into Chased I especially don't want to. Then I cash in on the Harvests on like the top floor. So I think I Hellvent the Baron. I take this. Let's see what we're getting here. Ooh, that just saved the run, I think. Totem Fragment. Could honestly also do the sketches. But Totem Fragment just made it so if Tethys dies, my run is not over. Perfect. So given that I have that, I think now I'm not Hellventing the Baron, because the worry was Wave Clear. It was not Relentless. I can now go back to double Molten Encasing my main floor, which has just one Baron, and maybe whatever comes out of... I don't even think we want to put the Conscription Notice thing on. And I'd probably just Hellvent something to help with Wave Clear, which would probably be the Crypt Builder. Having those come by every so often. Could also do the Demise. I mean, I'll have a lot of Ember. I'll have 13 Ember a turn. So I think just Hellvent this. Tethys dies, it's not even the end of the world. And then obviously remove the Frozen Lance. Then beyond that, I don't know. I could remove one Grat, I think was what the determination was, right? They're not like super great at this point. Now we've already re-rolled, so just like take that for sure. I'll take this. Then if I find Crypt Builder at the start, and I guess I just remove a Hallowed Drippings. I kind of want the Crystallis still, I think. I could remove the Umbra Stone. But we know Hallowed Drippings does nothing for us, so let's just get rid of that, even though it's an easy thing to deal with. So, I don't know, we've done alright this run. We may not beat Divinity, but I'm pretty confident we'll be chased. You know, it is obviously true that we have the removal of stuff here, but whatever. I could maybe even get 2 floors going here. Might be able to. Yeah, we could try to get 2 floors going here, and that would really help my stealth situation. Or rather, my removal of stealth situation. Okay, 1, 2. Buckle on my shoe. Actually got a lot of Herbis there. Nice. 20 damage is respectable. You know, I go full Sweet Tethys so little that I forget that it actually clears all backline units at 20, really. So we could start doing something like this. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. We definitely want to get that going for us. I don't think we're going to be able to get slaves up here, so let's just not even worry. We could get some frostbite here. Let's get some frostbite there. I would like to get one of these saved, so let's go 50-50 at it. Nice. We can start doubling up at the bottom. We're probably not going to kill it, though. Well, let's see. There'll be one more removal, but I think it's guaranteed up here, so let's start doubling up down there. Might as well tap Seraph, because he's going to remove that anyway. What if I should be trying to, yeah, let's try to, save the Crypt Builders in case I need to actually use the, spell weakness. I don't think I will, though. Yeah, look at that. Not too bad. Stealth turns out to be pretty OP. Pretty OP. Alright, well, let's not get cocky. This is the fight where I pop. I potentially still lose. I feel like 2 spell weakness, though. That's the breakpoint I need. The worry would be the mini bosses, I guess. We'll see if I can keep Tethys alive. That'll be the golden question. Okay. Well, it's definitely going to have to set up mid, I'm thinking. It is possible that I don't draw either the encasements or deep offering next turn. That'd be just my luck, but I think with the amount of health I have, plus the whatever comes out of conscription here, we should be fine. So we're just going to put that in front, have it die. Stack. Apparently not stack this, fuck. Give you trample. These can just die. Eat up one of the damage shields. Okay, we don't get what we want, but that's fine. Let's just go like this then. Now we're Definitely getting one. It's perfect. Alright. So we unfortunately can't, like, double stack our stealth. We can take care of this round of, yeah, we can take care of this by doing that. And that dies, so we took care of one of them. Do I want the second encasement just coming down top? I lose a draw, but I gain a lot of ember. Let's see. I do want the ember. I have a lot of stuff I have to kill, and I'm going to need the ember to play. I should have done that. Okay, we're going to go... I messed that up a little bit. We need to not make stupid mistakes. YouTube is like crashing right now. Well, anyway, here. It's a good track anyway, right? Definitely got to make sure that this guy dies to what we got going on here. $69, nice. Damn. Well, at least there's no spike. Well, there is spikes. 2 spikes. That's not an issue now. Take out the spell shields. Wow, Fatal Melting's slapping. Not too shab. Not too shab. My only fear is, like, maybe I don't have enough stealth to kill Relentless because I had to go mid. It's not good. Well, we can... Fuck, I kind of fucked this up. Yeah, this is not good. Oh no, it's fine. We got it. Okay. Never punished. Could even just do this. It's one wave remaining. Do I want Ember next turn? Doesn't really matter, does it? Well, hopefully we got enough stealth. 24 stealth. Fuck. How much of this damage can I make up? So that'd be 61 by 2. Should have put that other molten encasement down. Then I could have played another crypt builder and I probably win. I don't think I win now. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think that wins now. Well, let me just see. This is the annoying thing. This is why spell weakness suffers on Divinity. Look at all the spell weakness. It goes completely to waste. I killed it. Okay. No reloads. I did it. No reload. Could have done it a lot cleaner, but hey, I'll take it. Well, that ended up being a pretty tough one. I see the nightmare. I mean, that's just how, honestly, that's how Tethys Dregs kind of always is. I would say I've seen worse. Like, imagine you don't get a unit like Baron or Multi-Strike or like any of the decent spells or a tomb. Then you have yourself an Egg Stapler Seed. I've had it where I had to use Silliphite instead of Tethys to win. As bad as this Tethys is, Silliphite's even worse to a certain degree. So we barely get it done there. We get the rare Relentless Pyre versus Divinity win. Not too shabby to make a little brief comeback here again. Let's see what Tinglicious did. I'd imagine it was... Yeah, I was going to say... Oh wait, no. I was going to say Hallowed Halls, but there is no Hallowed Halls. I saw Hallowed Drippings and just assumed it was Hallowed Halls. Looks like he found definitely better artifacts. Don't know where all these were found. It must have been at that trinket shop. Didn't we hit every trinket shop? I thought we hit every trinket shop. Yeah, I don't know where the Founding Seal, Flicker's Liquor, and Waxer Snuffer were found. Certainly not where I was. Shard of Divinity. That would have been nice for our thing at the end there, just for some leeway. Looks like he went with a Titan Sentry, had the same molten encasement, did not self-infuse it though, that's interesting. Guardian Stone Wickless Baron. Did go with the full sweep Tethys as well. Is my freaking YouTube just gone? I guess it's just gone. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out later. My computer's just dying. At a Spellchain Offering token, a Spellchained Channel song. Rushing Demise, Titan's Grat, Deep Offering, Consume Remove. Interesting. Oh, thanks. It's big. I mean, my initial thought is like, I feel like my deck, even though I had like obviously the lesser score because I'm less on shards and I fucked up the last fight, like, I actually feel like this would be a tougher one to navigate than mine. I mean, I guess it technically, since there's a Waxer Snuffer, this is the same as self-infusing it. But with a 200 shards, enemies would be tougher. There's only one of them as well, but I guess there's 2 deep offerings, so you can find that. Though, trying to think here. Yeah, he's got the firebox, so it's fine. I was going to say, like, it could run into the turn 1 problem that we'd outlined. I mean, it's still a very similar deck, right? I guess a Channel Song also covers him pretty well. Definitely gets that thing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the is it just to pull out the encasement? I wonder. Certainly could be good to add that, or if it hits the Baron as well, like if you draw the Sentry early. Maybe that's the thought there with the Sentry. It's like sometimes you can get Baron out. He has all these dregs though, so I feel like the Channel Song doesn't actually necessarily hit that well all the time. Definitely a super big subsuming blade though. He must have had like a, you know what, this is probably like his typical like infinite, pseudo infinite type thing if that thing's that statted up by that point, because that was a late blade, right? So he's able to actually cycle through his deck quite often here with the extra energy. And he could redraw this with the Deep Offering. That's something I didn't even consider. Use your blade to kill that, redraw. You're still netting a neutral energy at that point. Yeah, that would have been pretty good. I mean, we would have had to go to the Merchant of Magic, so I feel like those Merchant of Magics weren't the greatest on the map to like search for consume remove. But definitely I see the power here. So what did Mean do? Mean had this as well. Did not get the burnout upgrade and did not self-infuse. Died to Arcus. Oh, wow, that's rough with 99% damage. Went with the Baron into Gorgon. I think that actually would be pretty strong. Has a large stone as well. As Sweet Tethys. This might be better, I guess, if you picked up a point of conduit. I do kind of feel like maybe if I go the Gorgon, I pick up a point of conduit. That's maybe the only thing I can say. Can't argue it's a spell chain demise. It is a little anti this though. You know, you can't incant it, you can't harvest it. Bullet holes, maybe for the Sentry it'd be alright. Oh, you know another thing, the encasement isn't something I didn't even consider. The encasement probably doesn't work that well with the Gorgon, right? Because you're removing all of that stealth. You're actually not getting much value out of your molten encasements here. So that's a mistake I easily could have made because I didn't think about it, but I do think maybe the fact that you have these molten encasements and the deck kind of centers around them would move you away from using Gorgon. Probably Gorgon into Baron is better in this deck. That's what I would say. Cycle of Life. Guess that could be good on the Gorgon or the Tethys, maybe. Yeah, I think maybe the big thing here is just put the Gorgon into the Baron or just don't use it altogether. Looks like I'm the only one so far that's done the self-infuse in the molten encasement, though. I find that a little bit interesting because it's. Yeah, and even. Is this Payhan? They didn't even put the endless in the encasement, which is interesting. Did go conduit. I don't know about that with the start that we had. But with the Siren of the Sea Gorgon, which is typically better than Baron Gorgon, but not massively. And again, even though there's no endless here, Channel Song. Intrinsic Channel Song. But there's no endless here. I'm curious why they didn't end up with an endless on this. Did they not go to the Ring 1 Steel? Just really, really curious that there's no endless there. This is the first thing in that shop. Petty Theft. So this dies to Arcus as well. I think it's just a little all over the place, I would say, is the problem with this deck. Oh, and they went Melting Spout. I really don't like that. Over Encased Ember. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, both of them are completely speculative, but if the only thing you're benefiting from is tombs, like, you're just going to benefit massively more from this if you end up finding a tomb versus this, right? And both of them do nothing with no tombs. Either way, I would have put Endless there. But yeah, it's just a lot all over the place. It's like the hallowed halls doesn't really make sense here, and I don't know. Is that what did Mean take the hallowed halls too? Did as well. I just don't know that the hallowed halls make sense in this deck either. I think both would benefit more from crypt build or deep offering. And what a wolfie has that. Has that. Has that. That's interesting. That's like a triple striking siren. I just don't know. Again, I probably would have took a point of conduit then. If you're going that route. It has potential. It's you're getting less incants because you're drawing a unit each turn, but with 3 strikes out of this thing, that's not too shabby. I just wonder still though, like without a conduit here, how much are you really incanting on your main floor when you have to dedicate, even with the extra 5 Ember a turn, like you do have to dedicate just card draw wise shots to the different floors. So like I don't know that you're incanting that much. I do kind of wonder if Baron would have scaled more, but that's not a big deal. It's still like a good unit. Died to Harvesters of Death. They did take the multi-strike trial. Curious like who all took it. Oops, we're looking at Little Wolfie. They died to the waves. I mean, I will say there's no crit builder. There's no Ice Storm Eaters, so I guess they took. I think they didn't. Maybe they didn't lean into the spell weakness enough here. I would say. Also, like Drain is really not needed when you have the Molten Encasement, and yeah, just not enough actual spell damage in this deck, considering you have the spell weakness Tethys. I mean, you know, we talk crap on Tethys, well deserved, right? But it is worth mentioning Tethys was a cornerstone of this deck for us, right? The 20 damage cleared out backliners, but more importantly, the 3 spell weakness, you know, 2 and 1 on the other, or 2, you know, it'd be 2 at the point that most of the people seem to be dying, just mid game. 2 spell weakness is not nothing, and with a crit builder, just a 10 damage upgrade, that's going to kill everything in the game. So, not really the case though with a Crystallis, especially since it didn't add the Pierce to it. I definitely would have added Pierce to this if it's your only, or even the Grat, one or the other. You got to be using something to kill off these units, but it just isn't here. And Ace did go with Conduit, which again, I just don't know about that. With that start, it's not untakeable, obviously, because people are beating it, but I also don't know about taking the trial. I just feel like taking that trial there is like pretty YOLO. A bad draw easily ends your run there, and there's nothing you can do about it. But guess if you don't draw well, you get away with it, right? Or if you do draw well, you get away with it. And again, having that problem of the stealth just is wasted here. Just don't know if that makes sense to do that route. And you don't have to go with a sunk cost fallacy either, right? Like, because I took the Gorgon as well, right? But we just abandoned it and removed it because we realized it really wasn't going to do anything massive for us. So why spend 25 shards on it? All of our wave clear is done with, especially when you got this big of a crit builder. You know, it's done with the crit builders and the other spells. And then Relentless is taken care of either way. We a little bit overestimated our Relentless at the very end, but technically we still won, right? And Eobald died to Daedalus with the Gorgon on the Siren. I think maybe I would say it's a bit early for that, considering what Double Exploder is, right? You got a bottom floor that comes in hot. You got Double Exploder that might come in at whatever floor you might otherwise want to come in at. and you got a unit that starts with 3 health and has 2 ember. And at 35 shards, I don't even think. I think a lance at 35 shards would kill the grenade, but you might not draw it, right? So, no artifacts. Is that. I don't know about skipping those artifacts at the start there. That also kind of is rough. Whoa, Wildwood. Hmm. So I think probably what happened and why this dies to Daedalus is like they really set up well for the end game. I have to imagine their plan was just Wildwood, the Gorgon, make an incant deck, and that's gonna win, right? But because they just don't have a whole lot for Daedalus here, like keep in mind this isn't gonna do anything for Daedalus, right? So they kind of went. I think I would have saved Hellventing the Wildwood for a later Hellvent, even if you're gonna take the Wildwood. Um, and and yeah, probably just Hellvent. Like I kind of see this would have been a lot easier if you'd taken the Tomb artifact, right? That could have given you a little more direction with the encasement, but it's still like not unsalvageable from here. I still would have probably put the Endless on this, and I probably would have waited on this fusion and just used a vanilla Siren or the Baron. I don't know if he had removed Baron at this point, but what was I trying to say? But yeah, so like the Gorgon, I don't know. It's this is like a classic way that I've lost Ring 3 or even 4 is a vanilla stat at Eel Gorgon, even with a good essence, is super fragile and maybe just not that strong early. Obviously, it gets crazy later, but yeah, I think maybe just the eyes are set too hard on the end game rather than just worrying about the current part of the game. But yeah, that's anyway. Thanks anyway, Evil, for that submission. That was a fun one to get back into it here. I thought for sure we were gonna lose at the end there. I was gonna reload it if I did though, and do the right thing because we would have, I think, not even had to go to the pyre if I just had played that frickin' the other molten encasement at the end there. If I would have thought about it a little longer and seen the writing on the wall that I need the Ember to play, all of my crit builders and get that extra damage. I didn't realize it was going to be so close there though. But either way, we get it done. Even if it was narrow. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.